hi, Mark. This is for you, buddy. It may just be for you and me. It doesn't matter. Because it's all good stuff. So. Yes, it's been a while. How long? I don't know. Months. It's been months. But I think it's been September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. 9 months since I've started this little experiment. And that's how long it takes to make a baby, which sort of kind of makes sense, because I'll tell you what, if you look at the other videos where it's like this, and I almost cried, oh no, does he have an eye infection? No, I don't have an eye infection. Normally when I make these videos, it's like late, it's like midnight or something, and my family's asleep. Whereas now, it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon when I'm recording, and I can be as loud and as animated as I want to be. But clearly, if you're interested at all, and go back, I was kind of like this, and I'm like this. And I really do feel like there was a hurdle or a wall or something that I broke through, got over, and you know, I'm like Grandpa Joe and Willy Wonka, you know, I'm dancing around, clicking my heels, and things are great. I ran, you know what I did? I ran a marathon. Man. Get it? The Toronto Marathon, and it kind of just as a lark, I did it. You know, a friend asked me to do it, and they were going to do it, and I was like, yeah, that's something, sounds like something. And I only trained for like 6 weeks. Apparently, you're supposed to do it for a lot longer. But I used to run a lot when I was in high school in track, and I really do think it helped me get through high school. Whatever anxiety or whatever I didn't even know I had, if I had it at the time, or just run it out. You know, you just run it out and clear head. And I used to run a lot in my late 20s, early 30s, definitely my early 30s, 30 to like 33 or something. And I'd get up like 5 a.m. and I'd run, and I felt so great and everything. And then, you know, a classic chappy thing to do is you do it, and then eventually the universe goes, here's a reward. Here's a nice thing for what you've been doing. And I got a job or whatever. And then I would stop. You know, the same thing that happened when I was journaling, you know. I don't need the journal anymore. I don't need the Dumbo Black Feather. I don't need the talisman. I don't need whatever. And then forget about it. And then would come up. You lose the job. You lose the girl. You lose the apartment. And then I heard that amazing Bruce Springsteen interview on Marc Maron's podcast, 8 years ago. And as silly as it sounds, changed my life. Still, to this day, changed my life. So much that I had Bruce Springsteen playing in the last, 6 kilometers of my marathon. And what was cool was, as I was turning the corner to the finish line, as I finished the finish line, as I crossed the finish line, my favorite Bruce Springsteen song ended and Born to Run kicked in. And it was like, and to see my wife and my kid right there at the corner, it's the best. And it was, it's a lot like this adventure I've been on, which is like, I could have done it any time. I used to do dry Januaries. And but those were always kind of like, oh, come on, February 1st is right around the corner. And then, binge drink the last night of January or whatever. But I was a younger man in those days where it was, quote, tougher. All your friends are getting drunk just for the sake of getting drunk, or they're drinking on a patio or whatever. And you're like, no, I can't go out. I'll just paint. Whereas now, I don't have it here, but like Guinness Zero's great, and Corona Zero's amazing. The Sun Brews for Andrews. And I can do that, but the need and the want for them isn't there. I'll admit, yesterday, whenever I was filming this, but yesterday was a very stressful day, just with work and life, and it was the feeling I could be like, man, I could just pour a little scotch and relax. But no, I like proving grounds, and I like getting through the chaos, getting through the fog, getting through the storm, and seeing what's on the other side, and when you do get through it, you just have those skills in your back pocket now, so when the storm does come, you know how to weather it a little bit better. it's a fun thing. I'm so up, you know, and some stuff in my personal life has some new information has come to light, man, and it's just weird when you do these little, I don't know, experiments on yourself or self-development or whatever it is. Other things in your life get better, and maybe they don't. Maybe they seem better and they were just that way all the time, but they seem better because you're looking at them in a different lens. But man, do I ever love my kid and my wife, and my job's going good. This guy's got a job? Shut up. Somebody hired this man? It's been great, and I'm looking forward to this summer and having people over and entertaining and hosting. And one good buddy of mine, a new friend, but a good buddy, was like, "Yeah, you like hosting," and you know, and I do, and I think maybe that's it, and that scratches the itch if there is an itch to scratch. And I went into this place called Sober Market here in Toronto. He said where he lives. Let's get him. And I had whiskey. I had non-alcoholic whiskey, and I was really hoping to like it. I did not, which is too bad. Because in the wintertime, I've just started rewatching Rockford Files, which is a show from the 70s, and that's the kind of show where you're like, whiskey would be good for this. But I don't like it. And I don't know. I don't look down on people, but I am so interested in chatting with them. You know, why? What is it? And some people can do it. They just like have a beer and it's great and see you later. But some people, they stay at the bar for 4 hours. You know, and when you cancel hangouts with your pals, or when you go, another hour, it's something to explore, you know. It's at least something to chat about. I don't like, you know, someone was like, "No, man, these hangouts, they're for escaping our lives," and I was like, "Oh, I like my life. Can I enhance it? I want to enhance my life. I don't want to escape from it." Now, if you talked to me 10 years ago or 12 years ago, sure. But I couldn't even tell you what my life was, you know. I could tell you my perception of it, or what I wanted people to perceive of it, but I don't know if I could have succinctly told you what my life was, or who I was. Now I can, you know, and that's progress. Anyways, I gotta sum up because I could talk forever. But hopefully, if you're bored, or if your bus isn't coming, or whatever, look back at some of these videos and just look at my disposition, and look at this video now. And I know I haven't made many videos, but like, there was something, and I wish I could nail it or pinpoint it, but there was this thing that I crossed through, and became this guy. As I say, I still get mad. I got so angry the other day. I still get mad, and but I do handle things a bit better, and I certainly don't hide. I was chatting with great friends of mine the other day, and they go, you're emotional. And I go, yeah, you know. But I look at some people in my circle who they've been the same since I knew them in junior high, and I wonder if there's still this idea that, I can't bother anybody, I can't tell them my thoughts and my feelings, don't want to burden them. If they're your friends and if they love you, they'll accept you, man. They'll listen, and so I'm definitely here to listen. And by no means, like I say, by no means am I a guru and I'm an expert. I am not. I'm just a guy trying to figure things out, and I like doing science experiments on myself, so to speak. By the way, it's a marathon. I finished it in 5 hours and 14 minutes. It's not, I wasn't, I was fastest man. No, I'm just a guy, just jog, just do it. And again, it was one of those things of, it was there to be done. And I never done it before, much like this non-drinking experiment. So I think my why for both the marathon and the non-drinking, this is my kid. It has to be. Otherwise, I would have done both years ago. See you, Mark.